Welcome back to another production, everybody. This is Titanicus here, and, well, this is a server I'm actually on at the moment. This is a server called Famous Craft that, well, as I mentioned in a previous video I did, Famous Craft is an FTB whitelist server that allows you to, okay, I don't get why every time I try and record on the server, because I've done it couple times, but I just can't figure out how to do this. Let's see, lazy chunk loader. It's always like rugged, really, but yeah, like it's like really laggy. But anyways, so that video we were actually at a completely different place, and it was, it was small. It's still there because, that was the spawn where everybody had a plot and they could do their own thing. There are some people who are doing well right now and are still in plots, so. But I decided to move out. So let me give you a little tour around, and we will take a look. So this is pretty much the main base right here. I'll tell you what the H8 stands for in a minute. That right there is probably the biggest eyesore. It's a blaze spawner with a tier 5 blaze soul shard in there, so I can control it, stuff like that. I did actually team up with a couple other guys on this server, and this is pretty much our main base. So over here we have my main power source, which is 4 ultimate hybrids and an AESU. If we look down there, there's that little machine right there. That's a magic energy converter. I have found a newfound talent for killing withers. And I have to kill them in the end due to an accident that happened, and then the admins told me that I could not any longer fight withers in the overworld. So instead I fight them in the nether in a little warded glass room, and I am actually very good at, okay, let me find the chat because I don't want to command soul me how to do it. Alright, I don't want to, actually, I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want anything to blow up, so I made it out of warded glass, and, I'm very good at Thaumcraft. I've got all the research done. Well, most of it. I'm still missing like 1 or 2 things about flux and other things like that, nodes and other stuff like that, but other than that, that's fine. So when you walk in here, this is pretty much our main machines. I've got the electrolyzer, an alloy smelter, induction furnace, rotary macerator, automatic recycler, centrifuge extractor, singularity compressor, industrial centrifuge. I've got an implosion compressor over here, a blast furnace with 2600 heat capacity, and a industrial grinder. Now, I've also got 2 mass fabs up here that are pumping out constantly and generating UU matter for me. One of the guys that I work with, his name is Blake Smythe, and if you're asking, what does that mean? It's actually the old way that they used to pronounce blacksmith. But anyway, he has like 300 stacks of UU matter. So I've been kind of selling it off to people to do a hobby that I've done. This is a wall of heads of people who frequent the server. Now, I found a talent in decapitating people and putting their heads on a wall. And I pretty much made myself a Don. And if you don't know what a Don is, it's kind of like the head of a mafia. So I'm sort of like the mafia head. But anyway, yeah, this is the only admin's head I have. His name is Alex, aka Eagle Eye, and he's an admin. I had to trade some guy for a portal gun. Now, when you kill withers for a living, and you do it for EU for the nether stars, which give that magic energy converter, about 10 million EU. So, yeah, that's not difficult. But anyway, yeah, I've traded almost a full, total, I've almost traded a full set of quantum armor. I've traded a quantum helmet, boots, and chest. I'm only missing the leggings. But I've also traded stuff like an Efficiency 4 book, a regular solar helmet, and all the non-profits you see, yeah, those are people who just willingly gave them to me. Now, the reason I started doing this was because of this guy right here. His name is Wolf Skeet Skeet, and it was accidental. I was killing wither skeletons because I actually found out that if you portal gun a skeleton spawner from the overworld into the nether, it generates wither skeletons, which is really cool. I like it. But anyway, I was fighting wither skeletons, and I summoned him because he wanted me to give him something, and he didn't know that we were going to be in the end and in the nether, and so he wanted to fight wither skeletons. But I accidentally killed him while I was trying to do that, and I got his head first try. So yeah, after that, I started collecting, and pretty soon I got 13 heads. And let me see if I did my math correct. I have like 6 non-profit out of 13. And 1 was accidental, so that's 7 out of 13, and then the other 6 I traded stuff for. So yeah, that's pretty good. We got blast furnace, coal coke oven, stuff like that. We got all our portal guns. There's my head, which I will show you something in a minute. The Living Sword 1, who is a guy I work with, and then that spot's reserved for the other guy, Blake Smythe. And then I've killed 3, well, all of us together have each killed 1 or 2 hydras. So we have the heads displayed there. But anyway, dun 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 dun. As you can see, I changed my skin. I like this skin a lot more than the other skin I had. It was sort of a rugged warrior last time, and before that it was sort of like an aviator. Not anymore. I'm going with the classy little look of, just that. Also, I made myself a full quantum suit and the gravity chestplate. First legit gravity chestplate on the server, I might want to add. But anyways, soul forges, just a bunch of miscellaneous chests full of stuff in the ground, and I need to sort it into here, but you run out of room quick, I'll tell you that. I had to make that entire second balcony just so I could get up there. Nether portal. I actually need to take out this infernal furnace, and I'll show you why. It's because of over here. This is our Thaumcraft tower. And pretty much every one of us, the 3 of us, each has a floor in the Thaumcraft tower. And so Living has the top floor, I've got the bottom floor, and Blake's is going to be like right there. So, yeah, but this is my setup. Infernal furnace, couple arcane work tables, I got my thing over there. Crucible, I've got another soul forge, infinite water source, infusion altar with my wand of the thaumaturge. Told you I had it. This used to house my penguin Clucky, who used to be a rapist. Yeah. Problem was one of the admins got drunk off his ass one night, and that is, I mean, I know that's not polite to say, but I'm serious. He got drunk off his ass, and he did /nuke, which nukes people. Pretty much anybody on the server. So he did that, and due to radiation, I lost like 8 villagers that I had housed up in there so I could trade with them, and I lost Clucky. It might have been for the best, though, because, he was a rapist. Anyways, Blake hasn't really moved much up here, although he does have dual infusion altars, which I am jealous of, and I might actually make myself. I don't know, 4 arcane stone blocks, it's not too difficult. And then this is Living setup. Again, not too much. So I'm probably the one who did the most to spruce that up. Now, our entire base is based off of one thing, and that's what the HA stands for, is Headhunters Incorporated. That's pretty much the basis of my setup, is headhunting, and I hire people sort of to assassinate people, and my gravity chest is worn out. But anyway, yeah, I got a farm. I grew a fir tree over here. Is that a... I can't even remember what kind of tree that is. And then I have a beacon right here with every single thing on it made of arcane stone blocks. Yeah, you can make... I'm not sure, but you might actually even be able to use arcane wood blocks, too. But anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, and over... Dang it! Okay, let me... Now, this thing right here that I'm standing on is the helipad that I made. It has a giant T on it for Titanicus. You know, stuff like that. Crafting area. Got a fabricator, a couple regular crafting tables. Uncrafting table, craft packet stamper, like 9 project tables, and 8 auto crafting. And then we've got the enchantment room with every single enchantment in a copper chest, and like 3 anvils. So yeah, that's pretty much the tour. I will definitely be doing more of this server in the future. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. This is Titanicus, signing off. Peace!